All right. So the feedback I got on the last video was that it was helpful, but it was also pretty hard to see what I was doing. So I'm going to try it this way and see if it's any more helpful. Also, a reminder that if you need to pause as we go so that you can follow similar steps along with the problem you're working on, that's also a-okay. All right, so we have 2,428, and we're dividing that by 16. So we're taking 2,428 and we're trying to split it into 16 groups. If we're using Mrs. Fabian's driveway analogy, we've got 2,428 people in our mansion of a house, and we're trying to put them, 16 people into a car. We want to know how many cars we will need. Or if we have 16 cars in the driveway, how many people can we fit in each car? So first things first, I'm going to take 16 and I'm going to say, can 16 go into 2? It can't. So I put a 0 up top. 0 times 16 is 0. I subtract. 2 minus 0 is 2. And then I'm going to bring down my 4. Now I've got 16, and I want to know, can 16 go into 24? It can. I need to figure out how many times. So my prediction is only once because I'm thinking 16 is not that much smaller than 24, but I'm going to try a couple of things anyways. First, I'm going to add 16 plus 16. I could also multiply 16 times 2. Since I know most of you don't know your multiplication facts for the 16s, I'm going to show you what this would look like. So 6 and 6 is 12. Carry the 10. 3. So in order to get 2 16s, I would need to have 32 or larger. I don't. So 16 can go into 24 only one time. 1 times 16 is 16. Now I'm going to subtract. I can't take away 6 from 4. So I take my 2 10s, make it into 1 10. I take that 10, add it to my 4 1s to make that 14 1s. Now I've got 14 1s minus 16. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. And now I've got 1 minus 1, which is 0. So I've got 8, and I'm going to bring down this 2. Now I've got 82. We already know that 2 16s is 32. What happens if I add a third? 32 plus 16 is 48. If I add a fourth, 16, I've got 8 and 6 is 14. 4, 5, 6, that's 64. Approaching 82, but I still think I can add another. I know this is going to be slanted on your screen. I'm sorry, I'm trying my best. I'm adding a fifth 16. 6, 7, 8. 80. I only have 82 here, so I know that I'm not going to be able to go any higher. So if I have 16 and I multiply it 5 times, that gets me to 80. If I subtract, 2 minus 0 is 2, 8 minus 8 is 0. Now I've got that 2, and I'm going to bring down my 8. 28. How many 16s can go in? Because I labeled my work clearly over here. 2 16s would be 32. That's too large, so only 1 16 can go in. 1 times 16 is 16. We're going to subtract. 8 minus 6 is 2. 2 minus 1 is 1. So I've got 151 with a remainder of 12. And that remainder is actually 12/16. An acronym or mnemonic that you could use to help you is, does McDonald sell cheeseburgers? So when you're solving long division, we first divide. We look at 16 and we try to divide it into 2. We multiply. 16 times 0 is 0. We subtract. We bring down our next one. And we're checking our work. Does McDonald's sell cheeseburgers? We divide. We multiply. We subtract. We check, making sure that this number, that the answer of our subtraction is smaller than our divisor. And then we bring down that next digit. Does McDonald's sell cheeseburgers?